Romo, Romo, wherefore art thou, Romo? Despite Jerry Jones's best wishes, the Cowboys are expected to move on from Tony Romo pretty soon. Well, where should he end up? The Pylon has that answer for you right now.
And it's almost coming into sight, and you're running out of time. Your decision on a dime has you gliding through the sky, and you're
praying that you fly on.
Didn't go as planned, but you're knowing where to land, so you're sticking out your hand while you hear the cheering.
Fans, commentators in the stands going in a freaking trance when you're change to the pylon.
You ever been so fed up with your parents that you decide to say, screw it, I'm gonna run away? And where do you go? Not very far, right? You know, you probably go down the street to Granny's house or your best friend's house until your mom comes looking for you. And that's exactly what Tony Romo needs to do this offseason. He needs to get out of Dallas, but he doesn't need to leave the state of Texas. Tony Romo needs to venture his way on over to Houston. Now, the setup may not be as good as Dallas, but it's as close as you're gonna get. The Texans still have a very good offensive line intact that can do their best to protect Tony Romo. They got a good runner in Lamar Miller, and you got some explosive weapons on offense that will fit his style of play. If anything, I'd say at this point that DeAndre Hopkins has surpassed a guy like Dez Bryant as the better receiver. And not to mention, the onus won't be on you to carry the team because you have a very strong defensive foundation intact. And not only that, you play in a weak division. You can compete for a division crown. And what makes it even sweeter is that you play in a dome at least 4 times a year. And 1 time a year in Jacksonville. The only cold weather game within the division that Tony Romo has to worry about is against the Tennessee Titans. And technically you don't have to worry about it if you get Tennessee away early on in the schedule. For Tony Romo personally, it's an even better situation than in Dallas. Texans won the division with virtually no play from the quarterback position. If Romo gets hurt, sure, throw in Brock Osweiler or Tom Savage, and they will still be able to hold on to some wins in his absence because of the defense. Only difference between this and Dallas is that there is absolutely no way Brock Osweiler will ever take a job away from Tony Romo. Still, he'll be able to rest easy at night knowing it's his job and will always be his job depending upon his availability. You don't have to worry about moving costs or anything of that nature. It's almost as if Tony Romo to Houston is almost too good to be true.